Alright, what is going on, guys? Today, I have a very exciting video for you guys. This box is a little bit bigger than most of the ones I've opened on this channel before, so I gotta kind of record it like this because there's no way it's fitting under that like little stand that I use. But anyway, this is something that, as far as I know, there's only like maybe one or two of them in America, at least that people have like posted about, which is really exciting because I like this stuff. As you guys know from my previous few videos, I really like these super weird, super obscure consoles. This is definitely one of them. So, see if I can get... I bought like all the extra services. So I got like a protective cover on the outside. I got like corner protectors. I got everything. And it's a box. Alright, let me take it out of this bag. I'll be right back. Alright, so I got it right here, flipped upside down, opened up the wrong side, so, you know. So let's kind of do the reveal, Legend of Zelda style. If I could get this box up. There it is. So, it's covered in a lot of paper and bubble wrap, so I'll have to get all that off. But here's kind of a little sneak peek at what it is. There's probably one of you guys watching this video right now who's like geeking out over this. But yeah, let me get this out of all the bubble wrap and everything, and I will be right back. So here we are. If you guys don't know what this is, which, like I said, there might be one or two people watching this video that have heard of this thing before. This is called a Joysound Festa, and it's basically a Wii U that was turned into a karaoke machine. Don't ask me why. I don't know why they did this, but it's awesome. And like I said, this is exactly the kind of stuff that I love. This and like those DMB CDIs. Check out that video up here if you're interested. This is the kind of stuff that I collect for. So I have like this step-down converter and everything. Let me get all that set up, get this thing plugged in, and show you. Really quick before I do that, this also came with a couple extra accessories. Came with a Wii remote, which actually has like these stickers all over it that show like play, pause, whatever else. It's pretty dirty. The rest of the system's really good condition. It's just this is kind of nasty, but whatever. It does feel like it has batteries in it, which does scare me a little bit because they might have exploded, because that happens with like AA batteries if you leave them in stuff for too long. But I got that. I got a second. Actually, I don't know what this says. This might be like unused, but it's a second Joysound branded gamepad, which is awesome because gamepads in general are expensive, and I got two of them with this. I got a little stand, still in like a plastic bag. It's just like a normal Wii U dock. This fat power cord, and a charger right here for the gamepads. Let me actually, before I set this up and everything, let me show you guys the back of it. First of all, this gamepad just kind of slides out, and it's kind of funny. It's just got like a normal dock in there, but this slots right in like that, clicks in. Then around the back, let me spin it. So around the back, there's actually some plugs, so it has like kind of a built-in power strip, which is really cool. You got the 100-volt AC input. Okay, so here we are. I got everything hooked up to my capture card, hopefully. if I set everything up right. So all we got to do, flip that on and press power. Lights are already coming on, which is a good sign. Actually, I don't know. Yep, I never plugged the HDMI in. There we go. So it should just automatically boot the software for it, I think. Hopefully from now on everything should be showing on my capture card. So let's do something like this. Let me get this set up on here to show you guys what the gamepad looks like, because there is some kind of unique stuff on here. There is a way to get into a service menu, which is what I'm going to do, because realistically, I'm not going to, do karaoke right here. But you see, you got a guy. I don't know if this is a character that someone made or how that works. But I believe the service menu... So, you go here, then you go to this last one, I believe. Yep, last one. Then this comes in. Then you do 0 4 times. Press search. Then hopefully it'll just boot me right in. Yep, here we go. Here's the service menu. I don't remember what this translates to. So let me figure that out first before I just start messing with things. Okay, so it looks like this top one is the system settings, which should just take it into Wii U mode, as it's doing here. And then, yeah, here we go. It's just a Wii U. I don't know what all these numbers are. I have no clue. They probably just take you into the software. I don't know why there's 100 different icons. But, is there a disc? No, there's no disc. You can put a disc in here, like I said, and it will work. Let me see what Mii's are on here, because that's actually kind of interesting. I'm assuming they probably just had the, you know, whoever set this up in their bar or wherever it's set up. I'm assuming they just had them create like a Mii, or maybe you can do it in the software. I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out. That's to make one. How do I look at them? Nope, there's just one. So this is probably whoever like was the administrator for this, you know, whoever controlled all that. But you can just do that. Go right back to the Wii menu. And it's basically just a Wii U in a super inconvenient box, which I think is hilarious and I think is awesome. Let me see. I'm curious about playtime, because if it tracks it, I want to see how many hours there are on that software. Oh, that's an error. So it looks like they probably have that disabled, which is kind of unfortunate. Makes sense, though. Here's some info about, you know, the system or whatever. There's, I think, like the serial number or whatever. Shouldn't matter, I don't think. You can also see the version, 5.5.5J. So without going into that service menu, there's actually no way to get into the Wii menu, which is how you would play actual games. So if you press the home button, nothing happens. That's the only way to do it. Which makes sense, because if this was actually set up in like some type of bar or whatever, wherever they had these set up, they wouldn't want people like just messing around with it and changing settings and whatever. So that makes sense. I wonder if the TV remote works. No, it looks like it's disabled. Okay. I don't know. Part of me wants to mess around with this, but also part of me doesn't. I don't want to play any songs because I'm definitely going to get just nuked by DMCA, and I'd rather not. I actually have a Japanese game coming in pretty soon, so I'll get a Japanese game, I'll get that hooked up, I'll get that put in here, I'll kind of take it apart, show you what the inside looks like, and that's probably going to be part of this video. I'll just kind of attach it onto the end. But for now, I just want to see what I can do without any games, without anything. That was obviously disabled. I'm assuming this is the software. This one right here. Yeah, Nintendo Joysound Wii U. We already know Mii Maker's kind of normal. Let me see if the original Wii menu still works. That I'm curious about. Oh, this is probably telling me that I need a Wii remote hooked up. So let's go into here now. Okay. Yes. Continue. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, wait. It's asking me if I want to use the TV or the gamepad. Show it on the gamepad. Hold on, doesn't the gamepad work as a... Doesn't it have an IR... Do they have that disabled? I don't think this gamepad has an IR camera, because it's not lighting up. Usually they all do. I guess the easiest way... That's something I actually just realized. This does not have a port for a sensor bar to plug into. So that means that I don't know if I can actually get this working. I mean, I could use like a third-party wireless one, but I don't have one on hand right now. Let's see what else we can do. I am really disappointed that you can't go into the playtime, because I am curious just how many hours this thing has on it. So also, you can see that it says there's USB storage, which means that there's a hard drive in here. So that bay must not be for hard drives, but I don't know what it's for. Will the eShop open? I'm assuming most of these will probably just crash it. Also, something kind of cool, I don't know if you'll be able to see this here, but this pen actually has a little Nintendo logo on it, which is cool. Yeah, it's not going to focus, but it does have a Nintendo logo on it, which is pretty neat. Okay, so it looks like the eShop would work if I was connected to the internet, which I am not. I really don't know if it's a smart idea or not to connect this online. I might in like the second half of this video, but for now I don't want to mess with it. I want to get a game running and at least play it a little bit before it gets banned. I mean, it's not like it's development hardware or anything, but, you know, there could be some weird stuff with that. I'm gonna try playtime one more time. Yeah, maybe it was just unfortunate. No, it just crashes every time. Okay, so that's pretty much all I can show off for this part until I get the game in. I'll take it apart, I'll take some pictures of the inside, I'll probably film it a little bit. I will see you guys. For you, it'll be in a couple seconds. For me, probably a week. Alright guys, so I'm back. It's the next day. I finally got the game. So the game I ordered was Smash 4. Nothing crazy. It's not really my favorite Smash game. It's actually probably my least favorite or second least favorite. But it's probably the best thing I got to put on this. I'm actually thinking about bringing this to some conventions and things like that. So I want something that people can just kind of gather around and play. And I'm probably just going to leave this in here because it's kind of a pain to get to. But anyway, off camera, I did actually take the whole thing apart and figure out how to get into it. You only really need to take, I think, like 5 or 6 screws out to get to the actual Wii U. It's located right here in the front, so I'll kind of take those screws out. I'll just show you where they are. So basically, there's 2 on this side, 2 on that side. These actually don't need to go, I don't believe. And then there's 1 down here, 1 over there, and 1 up there. So once all those are taken out, you could just slide the entire top up. So let me unscrew all those and I'll be right back. Okay, so I kind of got it started here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with one hand, but basically once you get all those screws out, it just kind of lifts up from the top like this. Let me put the camera down and actually do this correctly. So there we go. It literally just comes off in one huge piece. It just slides right up, and there's the Wii U. So has a serial number on it. Like I said, I don't think it matters, but yeah, you can see here it's literally just a normal Wii U dock, but on a metal plate, which is kind of funny. And then the USB ports just have little extensions going to them. There's the hard drive, by the way. So now all we have to do is just get this front panel off to be able to access the disk drive. Just a lot easier than you'd think. Basically, there's just 4 screws, 2 on each side, those tiny little ones. And when you take those out, the whole thing kind of swings forward, and then I can put a disc in. So I'll be right back. Okay, so once those are taken off, this literally can just swing forward, and we have access to the disk drive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in, get it powered on when it's like this, and then slide that disc in. I have to disconnect these 2 USB ports, and then hopefully everything should go fine, everything should work, and we'll be playing Smash Bros. Okay, so flip my little converter on. You can see the red button on here. Basically, all this button does is it just presses that power button. So that's actually what turns the whole thing on. So you could just kind of reach in here and press it. He's going to start looking for a disc. I'll actually slot that in now. Should have just enough clearance to get it. Yep. There we go. So, hopefully this should come up on the screen in a second. Oh, is it giving me an HDMI error? Give me 1 second. Okay, so I figured it out. Somehow, apparently one of these 2 cables does something with HDMI or audio or something. So I plugged both those in and now it comes up. Although I don't know what that error is. That's kind of a little strange. Let me try just turning it off completely and turning it back on. There might be something else I disconnected it's going to like freak out over. I think this is trying to connect to the internet, which it does not have access to, so hopefully it doesn't just error out every time. Okay, yeah, now it's just starting up. So it must be something with one of these cables I disconnected. But I'm going to get this into the Wii U menu and everything first and get the game booted up before I mess with any of this. Because if I have to take this game back out, I do not want to have to reassemble the whole thing. So it's going to try to like update it or install it or something. While it's doing that, I'm just going to like put this a little bit back together. Hopefully I don't accidentally press the power button or something. That would be kind of annoying. What I want to try is there's a network adapter on the back of this that's plugged in just through USB. I want to see if I can plug my GameCube adapter into that. So let me try that. I also just realized my capture card hasn't been recording, so I'm sorry about that. Should be all fine now, hopefully. I think I might have just bumped the HDMI. Oh, wait, no, it gave me an error. That might be because I plugged the controller in. Okay, so we're back in the Wii U menu. I really hope that crash wasn't from the game. I hope it was, from me trying to plug a controller in or something like that. So, let's just try playing with the gamepad. Now, if this does crash again, if it was actually the game crashing, I'll connect this to the internet, give it an update. Hopefully that'll fix everything. Okay, so I think it was the GameCube controller, which is a little unfortunate. I also just realized that I had the audio for my capture card muted, so everything should be fine now. It should be working great, hopefully. But anyway, here we are in the Smash 4 menu. It's all in Japanese. I'm assuming there's a way to change it, because there usually is. But this menu makes no sense, and I don't know how to get to that, so... Okay, so I'll figure that out later. It's really not that big of a deal. Let's go Ness. He's probably not good, or he's cracked. I'm not sure, but I like Ness. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just playing Smash Bros. On this, this crazy karaoke Wii U. I wish I could connect a GameCube controller. I actually am going to try that again. Maybe it was just some weird one-off thing. But yeah, I mean, there's really not much else to show off. Like I said, I'll try the GameCube controller after this, but it's just a really cool addition to my collection. You know, I saw someone post about one, and I like immediately went to Yahoo Auctions, and within a couple days found this thing. So, also, I used a service called Sendico to order this. It basically just lets you buy things from Japan, and it'll get sent to their warehouse and then get sent to you after. I'll put a referral code down in the description if you guys want to check it out. I think I get like, a couple cents per order or something like that, but if you want to support me, if you enjoyed the video and everything like that, make sure to just check that out. Alright, so I'm out of this game. Let me try a GameCube controller and see if it just insta-crashes again. I'm thinking it probably will, but, maybe not. Oh, no, it just works. Okay, so it must have been just some weird one-off thing. Maybe it's because I plugged it in while the game was loading. Something freaked out. I'm not sure. Could be a known issue for all I know. Now that I have an actual controller that works. Alright, it's just forcing me on player 2. Because, I don't know. Smash 4 is weird. Let's go Fox. I don't think he's good at all in this game, but I don't really care. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever played Smash 4 with a GameCube controller. Played a bit of Ultimate, and they feel similar, but this game's just a little more floaty. But yeah, I mean, this would be a lot of fun to, like, bring to a con or something, which is... I don't know if I said that before, but that is something that I'm planning on doing. Just kind of bringing this, setting it up with some Smash Bros, and just letting people play. But yeah, anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I make videos like this all the time. I find a lot of, like, really weird stuff. So, I don't know how many more videos of, like, this caliber I'm going to be making, because I'm starting to run out of these super obscure things, but, I mean, I find things like this all the time, so who knows, maybe I find something even crazier next month. And also, I just thought I'd say this here, my last video blew up, like, way more than I ever thought it would. I remember looking at it, like, I uploaded it and went to work, and, like, on my lunch break, I had, like, a couple thousand views already, which was crazy. My videos usually don't blow up anywhere near like that. So if you subscribed from that video and now you're seeing this one, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the support and everything on it. I'm only 100 subscribers away from 1K, which is somewhere that I didn't think I'd be for a very long time. I've never actually had a channel reach 1,000. One of my older ones got to, I think, 800 or so before I stopped uploading. So this is all, like, uncharted territory for me. But just once again, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who's just now started following me just from that video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. I'm trying to improve it and get better as I go. The last video wasn't amazing, and I got a couple people that had some criticisms about it. But I'm trying. With all that out of the way, if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help me out a ton. Let me know if there's anything else, like, weird or interesting you guys know of that you'd like to see me make a video on. I have a couple things that I'm kind of, like, on the lookout for that I really want, and I'd love to make videos on. So, if I get enough requests for one of those things, I might just pull the trigger and end up buying it. But yeah, anyway, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.